completing his military service in 1882, a farmer and cobbler named Silvestre Segarra Aragon starts a small family workshop to manufacture espadrilles in the small Valencian town of Valdeuso. Some years later, in 1912, the company that would become the Spanish Army's main supplier of footwear for over 100 years was born. A company that would go on to set a national standard for the manufacture of footwear. It was his eldest son, Silvestre Segarra Bonic, who first saw in the Spanish Army a client of enormous potential, providing footwear for the soldiers fighting in Morocco. The dictatorship of Primo de Rivera achieved victory in the Spanish-Moroccan War, ending it. But the Sagara family continued being the main suppliers of footwear for the Spanish armed forces until the end of King Alfonso XIII's reign. With the advent of the Second Republic, Segarra's business kept thriving. It was during this period that they reached 5,000 pairs of shoes fabricated daily and consolidated a network of local stores throughout Spain, selling their products at very competitive prices. With the outbreak of the Civil War, the company found itself in the Republican zone, and the factory was seized and its facilities partially dismantled. The Popular Front Army needed its production to continue the fight. But shortly after peace returned to Valdeuso, the Sagara family regained control of their company. And in no time, they were again producing 1,000 pairs of shoes a day, with 500 workers in their factories. Once again, the army became their best client. And from this moment on, they not only focused on improving their business, but also, imbued with the spirit of modernization that emerged in much of Spain after the war, they worked to improve the living standards of their employees. Thus, they promoted the construction of several housing projects for their workers: a company store, a medical clinic, a school, and a famous apprentice school. Espadrilles boots for legionnaires and askari during the Moroccan War, gaiters, leggings, high boots, formal uniform shoes, including the white ones for the Navy, their famous three-buckle boots, mid-calf lace-up boots for paratroopers, and even footwear for auxiliary health ladies all came out of the Valdeuso workshops. Military footwear with soles made of esparto and jute at first, of leather afterwards, nailed and reinforced, and, over time, of thick rubber. Footwear that has allowed generations of young Spaniards in military uniforms to march, to go to war, to participate in maneuvers, and to go and take leisure walks. Between the end of the Civil War and the beginning of the democratic transition, the Army, the Navy, the Air Force, the Civil Guard, and the Armed Police have stepped strongly with the boots and shoes made by the Sagara family in their workshops in Valdeuso.